Salute. How y'all doing? My name is DerrickCWilliams. I'm sure many of y'all have heard in history that General Amherst, I think is his name. You all can correct me if I'm in error, but I believe a General Amherst was credited as coming up with a plot to infect the Native Americans with smallpox by providing them with blankets used by smallpox infected soldiers during that time. And that's a crude form of biowarfare. But what if I said that our government and foreign governments are doing it in real time today? The title of this presentation will be called Doing Them Dirty. And I'm just one man in the comment section on YouTube. I'm going to play this video for your consideration, knowing that our country has a history of biowarfare against its citizens. One of the biggest and most glaring examples of that would be the Tuskegee experiment, whereby our government infected black men in rural Alabama to study the effects long term of a venereal disease. And there are others. In fact, under President Obama, our government actually did apologize for infecting Guatemalans with apology for black Americans. You can look all this stuff up for yourself. In fact, you know what? I think I'll even drop the link for that story for you to read for yourself. But yes, our country actually apologized to Guatemala for infecting those citizens with syphilis. But never mind the black people. You know, it happens. But at any rate, Alex Jones is a radio talk show host in Austin, Texas. Many have a problem with his delivery. Some even go so far as to call him control opposition. He may very well be. But I do know that about 99.95% of everything this man puts out can be easily vetted, and it's hard to argue against him. You may not like him, but you can't argue the information. And at this point, that's what we need. Personality means nothing. All I know is that, is your information sound? And if it is, that's what I run with. Damn whether or not you like his delivery. So all y'all take care. Greenville, Mississippi till I die.
6 weeks ago, when the first tests were arriving in the United States that had been developed at the Wuhan lab to supposedly identify COVID, question, and so did Mike Adams when he was a guest, are they deliberately contaminating the COVID-19 test? Well, then it came out a few weeks ago that indeed they were confirming that the tests that were brought over here were contaminated with COVID-19. That isn't done on accident. Now the CDC has come out and said, okay, not only did China contaminate the test, we contaminated the test, and we're probably the main source of COVID-19. This is the Daily Beast reporting this. This is The Sun reporting this, the Daily Mail, Reuters, the New York Times. It's all right. I was in downtown Austin today protesting a lockdown that's causing a global depression, 30 million set to starve to death, the UN says, hundreds of times when COVID-19 is killed. I had leftists driving by going, F you, and I'd say to them, hey, the CDC test, they admit we're contaminated COVID-19, probably done on purpose. They go, shut up, fake news, no way, F you, we're never reopening. Because this is the left's power to hold America underwater, drown the country. They know it, they love it, they're all getting their government jobs, they're all getting paid by their big corporations that knew our recovery was unstoppable. That we'd won the trade war, the one-sided deal the globalists had set up against America with China in the last 30 years. And so they had to come in and shut us down. And they're just holding us underwater until we drowned, and that's their whole plan. And even low-level minions know this and get off on it because their religion is hating America. I had a woman flipping me off today, and I was like, you know, America's going down. You know it's failing. We're going to be in a depression. America's dying. She goes, yeah, hell yeah. That's how sick these people are. So think about the massive news and how it's just, oh, the CDC confirms not just the Chinese kids. China's okay. They're good guys, even though it's confirmed they're paying for the propaganda that COVID-19 is the worst thing in the world to shut down the U.S. Now our own media isn't just suppressing that information. They're happy to announce, oh, we're bad too. We contaminated the COVID-19 test and gave it to people. But it's a footnote. This whole thing's a fraud, folks. They're counting every death by car accident, gunshot, cancer, you name it, if you test positive for COVID-19. But the tests themselves have COVID-19 on them. And if you've ever had the coronavirus before, regular cold, or the flu virus, it's counting as that as well. So they're attributing all these deaths and all these fake tests to this to create this hysteria. Is the virus real? Yeah, it kills some people if you're super run down and about to die. And it is man-made, so that Bill Gates and the NIH can own the patent on the vaccine. They couldn't own a patent on a regular coronavirus, but a chimera, a manufacturer one they could. And now things are coming into focus. They're getting very, very clear why this is happening. So this is such a big deal. And the system knows that if they just keep things closed a few more weeks, the global depression is irrevocable and it's going to be absolutely horrible. We're already in a global depression. The question is, how bad will it be? This is an insane time to be alive right now, ladies and gentlemen. And I just hope you do your own research and tell everybody you know, don't take the COVID test. The CDC and the ones from China are tainted. That's not by accident. This is being done in an orchestrated, very sophisticated way. And it's confirmed. It's confirmed that the Chinese and U.S. government tests have been tainted and are spreading COVID-19. You should be streaming and warning everyone you know while there's still time. With all the huge history of the shadow government in the U.S. and other governments conducting secret biological tests, reducing populations forcibly, and all these new forced inoculations in India and Africa that kill so many people. But now it's confirmed government spreading it on purpose. And Trump's tried to stop that, but they boxed him in where if he doesn't shut things down, every COVID-19 death is his fault. But if he doesn't open things up, we have a depression. Either way, he gets removed from office with 190 days out from the warfare. This is how the globalists are making their move on America. And if we, the people, don't get the word out and oppose it, the globalists are going to win. Whatever you do, research this information and then spread the word, because without you doing it, we're going to lose not just the country, but the world.